Hi everyone, it's Heather. A little bit of a different angle today because I'm actually sat on my floor so that I can use my table to film and have my laptop open at the same time. I'm doing the 100 questions no one ever asks, which I think I originally saw on the Hermit's Cave quite a while ago. And I thought it might be fun to do that because, you know, I've had one of those weekends where I've not been feeling quite as yay as I should be, so I thought I'd do something a little bit silly and fun just to lighten up my mood a bit. I am going to challenge myself to get through these as quickly as possible, not over explain the answers, and give the simplest, most succinct answers that I possibly can. I am going to have to keep looking at my laptop and looking back at you, but we'll see how it goes. It may be a very, very messy video. And with that in mind, I'm just going to get on with it. So question number 1, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Definitely closed. Only weirdos would be able to sleep with the closet door open. What if there's something in there? Question 2, do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from hotels? Yes, you're supposed to, aren't you? Question 3, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? I don't ever really understand the question. Do you mean like the cover that goes over you? Because if it's the cover that goes over you, definitely out. If it's the sheets underneath, which is what I would call a sheet as a British person, then they're fitted, so they get tucked in. I don't understand the question. Question 4, have you stolen a street sign before? No, I have not. Question 5, do you like to use post-it notes? Post-it notes are life, people. I live for post-it notes. I love them. I have them everywhere. I use them at home. I use them at work. I'm a geek. I love them. Question 6. Do you cut out coupons but then never use them? No, I don't cut out coupons at all. I can never be bothered, so I just don't. Question 7. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? I mean, it concerns me that neither is not an option on here, but I think I would rather be attacked by a big bear. I'm going to say a big bear is probably going to be really quick, and although painful, quickly painful, whereas thousands of stinging, sharp things constantly over and over. No, yeah, probably a bear. I don't know, a bear. Question number 8, do you have freckles? Yes, I do. I used to hate my freckles when I was younger. I hate them less now, but I'm covered in freckles. I'm a freckly person. Question 9, do you always smile for pictures? No, no, I do not always smile for pictures. I never smile with my mouth like open at all. You can never see my teeth when I smile because I'm not a fan of my teeth. So if I do smile, it's a closed mouth smile, and quite often I'll do something stupid like stick my tongue out or something. Question number 10. What is your biggest pet peeve? Bad manners. Absolutely 100% bad manners. Manners is the only thing in your life that you get for free and you should use them. That's all I'm saying on that matter. Question 11. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? No, I don't. Question number 12. Have you peed in the woods? No, I don't think I have. And also for question number 13, have you ever pooped in the woods? No, I definitely haven't. I'm not really comfortable with outdoor toileting. I'm not really comfortable with public toileting or toilets that aren't my own, so no. Question 14. Do you ever dance even if there's no music playing? Yes, absolutely. I dance to the music in my head. Question 15. Do you chew your pens and pencils? Yes, I do. But if I'm not chewing pens and pencils, I'm quite often grinding my teeth when I concentrate. So there is a method in my madness because it stops me from grinding my teeth. Question 16. How many people have you slept with this week? Well, it is only Sunday, which you could argue is the beginning of the week or the end of the week. Not that it really matters because the answer is still none. Question 17. What size is your bed? It is a king-size bed. Question 18. What is your song of the week? I don't really have a song of the week, but I was listening to earlier, there's like a mashup on YouTube of, there's a Sam Smith song and a song from The Greatest Showman and a Praying by Kesha and Secret Love Song by Little Mix, and a whole lot of other stuff all mixed in together into this mashup song, and it is amazing. I really, really liked it. So that, if I was gonna pick a song for the week, that would probably be it. Question 19, is it okay for guys to wear pink? Of course it is. It's okay for guys to wear whatever they like, whenever they like, and also for everybody else to do the same. Question 20, do you still watch cartoons? No, not really, although I have just watched Disenchanted on Netflix, so I guess that counts as a cartoon. So yes, actually, I do. And I like Rick and Morty, and that also technically classes as a cartoon. So yeah, yes I do. Question 21, what is your least favourite movie? I mean, I'm not picky when it comes to films. I like a bit of everything, but probably Twilight, or any of the Twilight films that I've actually seen, and I can't remember how many there are, maybe 2, but not there are, but how many of them I have seen, maybe 2, maybe 3, I can't remember, but either way, any of them, yeah, bad. 22, where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? God, I'd just stick it in a safe place, somewhere, in my house, and then no one would find it, including me. 23, what do you drink with dinner? I don't normally drink with dinner. I normally drink after dinner, and normally coffee, because I drink coffee all the time. Sometimes I might have a glass of wine. It depends what I'm eating and where I am. If I go out, then I might have a glass of wine with dinner, but generally I don't. 24, what do you dip a chicken nugget in? Nothing. I like to get chicken nuggets from the chippy. I don't eat chicken very often because I'm trying to cut down on the amount of meat that I have to only twice a month at the most. But if I do get chicken nuggets, I get them from the chippy, and I ask them to just like smother them in vinegar. So I don't dip them in anything. Question 25, what is your favourite food? Probably spaghetti bolognese. Made with corn mince, you can't tell the difference, it's yummy. Question 26, what movies could you watch over and over again and still love? I could make a video about just that topic and it would probably last a good half an hour. I am a movie geek. I love my films. I have hundreds of DVDs and I watch all of them over and over again, and I love them all. So I cannot name one. I physically cannot do it. There are too many. I can't think of just one off the top of my head. 27, last person you kissed you. The less said about that, the better. Touchy subject. 28, were you ever a boy-girl scout? I was, and I am actually. Here in the UK we have Girl Guides. I don't know if they have that in the US, but we have Girl Guiding, and I run a Girl Guiding unit here in my local area, and I'm also the commissioner for my entire district. So I am still involved in the kind of Girl Guiding, Girl Scout type thing. Question 29, would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? Probably not. I'm not overly comfortable with my body at the moment, so that probably isn't going to happen. Question 30, when was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? Oh my god, it's been the longest time. I used to have a pen friend from Argentina when I was young, and I love letter writing, but it just isn't a thing anymore, is it? So it's been such a long time. I know you can get like pen friends there's like Facebook groups for pen friends and stuff, but I don't really want to write to complete strangers because that's not really my thing. So it's been a really, really long time. We're not doing too bad, less than 10 minutes, and I've already done 30 questions. I'm doing all right. Question 31, can you change the oil on a car? Yeah, I'd have no idea. I don't drive. I don't know. So question 32, ever gotten a speeding ticket? And question 33, ever ran out of gas? See question 31, don't drive. Question 34, what's your favourite kind of sandwich? I don't really have a favourite sandwich. I'm not really a sandwich person. I like sandwiches, and I have all different kinds of stuff in sandwiches, but I don't really have one that I'm like, I have to have this. I like corn ham and coleslaw, or egg and salad cream rather than egg mayonnaise. I quite like that. Cheese, red onion and mayo. I've got a bit of a thing for it at the moment. Yeah, so I'm not really a sandwich person. Question 35. Best thing to eat for breakfast. I love an English breakfast. I do love an English breakfast. And we have a Dobbies here, and they do tatty scones, which I freaking adore. They are my favourite thing in the world, and I go to Dobbies when I'm having a craving for a tatty scone for breakfast. Oh my god, I love them. Question 36. What is your usual bedtime? I try to get to bed before 11. During the weekend I'm a little less strict about it, but my day usually starts at 6 o'clock and I need at least 7 hours sleep to function, so I try to make sure I'm in bed by 11. Question 37. Are you lazy? I can be. I mean, can't we all? I can be. I have days where I'm incredibly lazy, but then I also am very productive and can be very productive sat on my sofa. So, I mean, define lazy. Does lazy mean doing nothing all day? You know, everything I do has a point. Even if I sit and binge watch Netflix all day, that's because I'm at a stage where I need to sit and binge watch Netflix all day for my own self-care and my own peace of mind. So sometimes, but sometimes it's necessary. It's a necessary survival thing. Question 38. When you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? Quite often a witch. Or a ghost, because they were always pretty easy. I once went to a Halloween party as a punk rocker and I wore a black bin bag and had like black bin bags threaded through my hair, and I was a punk rocker. That was really cool. But generally, you know, your boring bog standard witch, ghost, zombie, that kind of thing. Question 39. What is your Chinese astrological sign? I am the sign of the dog. We'll move on from that swiftly. Question 40. How many languages can you speak? I am ashamed to say just the one. I can only speak English. I can speak a little bit of French on and off now and again, and I do. I use Duolingo to keep in touch with French, and it is on my list to get back into using Duolingo for next year as one of my goals, and to get back into the habit of learning French. But at the moment, I can only speak English. Question 41. Do you have any magazine subscriptions? No, I don't. Question 42. Which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? Like Legos as in Lego, as in just Lego, then Lego, because I don't know what Lincoln Logs are. Question 43. Are you stubborn? Yes, I am. Sometimes. I am a typical Libra in that I am a huge contradiction, like most of the time. So sometimes I'm so incredibly laid back and easygoing and just like, whatever, I don't really care, we'll just do what you want. And other times there are certain things with no rhyme or reason and no logic behind it where I just refuse to budge. So it does depend. Who is better, Leno or Letterman? No idea. I have very, very vague knowledge of who either of them are, but I don't watch TV, so I don't really know them at all. Question 45. Ever watch soap operas? I used to. I used to watch them all. So I used to watch, like, I don't know what you know about soap operas in the US, but here in the UK, I used to watch Neighbours, Home and Away, EastEnders, Hollyoaks, Emmerdale and Coronation Street, and now I don't watch any. Question 46. Are you afraid of heights? It depends. Like if I'm in a plane, an aeroplane, I like to sit by the window so that I can look out at the, you know, as we're flying up and over land and stuff. I like to see all of that. If I'm on a very tall ride or a building, very high building where, you know, the railing's not very high or you know, a cliff edge or whatever, I'm terrified. So it really depends on how safe I feel at that height rather than how high I am. 47. Do you sing in the car? Again, I don't drive, so I don't have a car, but I do sing in other people's cars, so I'm sure that counts as a yes. Question 48. Do you sing in the shower? No. I think, did we have this one? Yeah, I think Lisa had this in her 25 wacky questions. No, I don't sing in the shower. I mean, I sing literally everywhere else, but I just don't sing in the shower. 49, do you dance in the car? I mean, I do like this kind of dancing, which isn't really dancing, and you know, it's just kind of moving about, moving your shoulders a bit. But I'm a very hippie dancer. So when I dance, I like to really move my lower body. So dancing in the car is not ideal. Question 50, halfway through. Ever used a gun? I have, actually. I have been rifle shooting twice or 3 times when I've been away camping with the Girl Guide, and I'm not bad at it, actually. I quite enjoy it. Question 51. Last time you got a portrait taken by a photographer? Other than when it's like they make you do it at school, I've never had my portrait taken by a photographer. So the last time then would be when I was probably 15 or 16. So you're talking 21 years ago. 52. Do you think musicals are cheesy? Sometimes, but I still frickin' love them. I love musicals more than I love life itself. Question 53. Is Christmas stressful? No and yes. Christmas Day and Boxing Day are 2 of my favourite days of the whole year. But that whole, like, Christmas is getting earlier and earlier every year, you know what I mean? So now it's like October, when you start to see all the decorations and you hear all the music starts playing and all that kind of stuff, and it just goes on and on and on and on. I find that very stressful. But Christmas Day and Boxing Day, no, I don't find those stressful. 54. Ever eat pierogi? Pierogi. I don't think I have had it, actually. I'd quite like to, but I don't think I've had it. 55. Favourite type of fruit pie? Probably apple, which is really boring, but I do like an apple pie. I mean, I like rhubarb pie as well. I like rhubarb anything, actually. I just like rhubarb a lot. But probably pie, it would be apple. Question 56. Occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid? I wanted to be everything when I was a kid. I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be a criminal psychologist because I was obsessed with Cracker. I wanted to be an assassin. I wanted to be a spy. I wanted to be, like, for a very, very long time now, I wanted to be an actor. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to perform for a living and be in, like, plays and shows and musicals and stuff. But yeah, I was one of those kids. I wanted to be a vet. I was one of those kids that wanted to literally do pretty much everything. Every new job I heard of that sounded interesting, I wanted to do. Question 57. Do you believe in ghosts? I know we've done this question before, and my answer is the same. I don't not believe in ghosts. I believe in the possibility of ghosts. I'm just not sure that I actually believe that they exist yet. I don't know. Question 58. Ever have a deja vu feeling? All the time. Happens all the time. It's very strange. It's you know, I'm constantly having those moments where I'm like, this has happened before. We've done this before. You, me, this conversation. You know, deja vu moment. Happens all the time. 59. Do you take a vitamin daily? No, but I should, especially now that I've started to cut me out of my diet. I really should be taking vitamins daily, but I'm just terrible at remembering to. Question 60. Do you wear slippers? I do. I have my slippers on right now. I don't think I can lift my leg up that high, but ta-da, they're a bit messy. I do. I live in my slippers. Question 61. Do you wear a bathrobe? I do, yes. I have, well, dressing gown. I call it a dressing gown because I'm English. Well, I'm not English, but British, and I call it a dressing gown. And if I'm not dressed and I'm wandering about the house, I am normally in my slippers and my dressing gown. And my PJs, which is question 62. What do you wear to bed? I wear pyjamas. I sleep in a double bed by myself. Particularly in winter, pyjamas are a necessity. 63. What was your first concert? I think the very first concert I went to see was Blue in concert at the Embankment here where I live. I went with my sister-in-law because her mother bought her tickets for her birthday. And actually I really enjoyed it because I just like live music, so I'm quite happy wherever. Question 64, Walmart, Target or Kmart? I live in the UK, I have no idea. Question 65, Nike or Adidas? I used to be obsessed with Adidas, but wasn't everybody obsessed with Adidas in the 90s? Especially the ones that had poppers, and I know you can't see my legs, but they went all the way up your trouser leg, all the way to the top. Who designed them and what were they for? They were stupid, but I lived in them, and I had an Adidas jacket, or like a fake one. Yeah, definitely Adidas. 66, Cheetos or Fritos? Again, neither. 67, peanuts or sunflower seeds? Peanuts. Peanuts. I love peanuts. Question 68. Ever hear of the group Très Bien? No, I haven't. Question 69. Ever take dance lessons? Yes. In fact, last year I took the last set of dance lessons I had was a 6-week or 8-week belly dancing course, and that was a lot of fun, and just in that 6 to 8 weeks I toned up so much. It was just incredible. I really enjoyed it. Question 70. Is there a profession you picture your future spouse doing? No, I've never really thought about that. A, I'm not entirely sure I'm ever going to get married or I ever want to, so there's that. And B, I think there are so many more important things about a person than what they do for a living. There are other things that I'm concerned about. That is not one of them. Question 71. Can you curl your tongue? No, I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. Question 72. Ever won a spelling bee? We don't really have spelling bees in this country. I've never been involved in a spelling bee. It's not something that we do. Question 73. Have you ever cried because you were so happy? All the frickin' time. All the time. I'm constantly crying because I'm happy. I cry because I'm happy. I cry because I'm sad. I cry because I'm tired. I cry because the TV showed something that was a bit sweet. Or I cry because I'm angry. I cry all the time. I'm a cry, I well up a lot. Like, I don't cry, like water everywhere, nose running kind of cry, but I do get tears in my eyes over pretty much everything. 74. Own any record albums? No, I don't. My dad used to. He used to DJ for the local Sergeant's Mess when I was growing up, and we had the biggest record collection when I was growing up, but no, I don't have it. I don't have any kind of music player. I play all my music through my phone, which is question 75. Own a record player? No, I don't. Question 76. Do you regularly burn incense? Yes, I do. Question 77. Ever been in love? Yes, I think so. Once, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Question 78. Who would you like to see in concert? So many people. So many people. I'm such a big music fan. Like, music and films are my loves. I'd really like to see at the moment, I'd really like to see Lady Antebellum. They were in the UK last year, I think, and I didn't get to see them, and I was so disappointed. And I love them. I have all of their albums on my phone. I absolutely adore that group, and that's probably top of my list of people that I'd want to see right now. Question 79. What was the last concert you saw? The last concert I saw was Hailstorm at Rock City, and believe it or not, it was in 2013. No, that's a lie. That is a lie. The last concert I saw was 2 years ago, and it was Bon Jovi at the Embankment here in Peterborough. I nearly forgot about that. So it wasn't Bon Jovi at all. It was Bryan Adams. Oh my God, my brain is shutting down. It was Bryan Adams at the Embankment here in Peterborough, and it was in 2016. Yes, ignore everything else I just said and pretend I didn't say it. Question 80, hot tea or cold tea? I don't really like tea so much. I like fruit teas if they don't just taste of hot water, and I like green teas if they're flavoured with something else, and then they have to be hot. But I'm not really a tea drinker. Question 81, tea or coffee? Coffee, 100 times coffee. I drink way too much coffee, but I do like it a lot. Question 82, sugar cookies or snickerdoodles? I don't know what they are. I don't know either of those things. 83, can you swim well? no. I can swim, like, more or less, but I'm not a good swimmer. I'm not a confident swimmer. I don't really like the water, so no. 84. Can you hold your breath without holding your nose? Yes, for a little bit, but then I get panicky. I have this really weird thing, like, it's not a weird thing because it's a thing that I would imagine everybody has, but that holding your breath or not being able to breathe, so being in small spaces or being underwater or holding your breath really triggers, and well, I don't know if it's triggers is the right word, but really brings out my anxiety, and I don't cope with it very well. So I can only hold my breath for seconds before I start to get a bit panicky. Question 85. Are you patient? Sometimes. It depends what I'm waiting for, but sometimes I can be, and sometimes not at all. Question 86. DJ or band at a wedding? I prefer a DJ. I mean, generally when you get a band, you get a set type of music, whereas if you get a DJ, like me, I like to party and I like to dance, and I want stuff on the dance floor, like lots of different things. And if you get a DJ, you've got more variety, more options for variety, I think. But then I do also love live music, so yeah, I'd have to go with DJ in that case though. 87. Ever won a contest? I've won a few in my time, not massively. I'm not overly lucky with that kind of stuff, which probably because I go around saying I'm not overly lucky is why I never win anything, but I've won some. Question 88. Have you ever had plastic surgery? No, I have not. I have, however, had elective surgery for cosmetic purposes, I would guess, I'd say, in that I have had laser eye surgery. I used to wear glasses and now I don't. And I had laser eye surgery because I work for a laser eye clinic, well, for a refractive specialist, and laser eye surgery was a perk of the job. It's a benefit of the job, so I had it for free, and it's the best thing I ever did. Question 89. Which are better, black or green olives? Like, neither. Olives are gross. No one should ever eat them. They're disgusting. I mean, that's extreme, but I just no to olives. You know, and they're one of those things that I really want to like. So every so often I'll try one because I think, well, maybe now I'll like it. You know, our taste buds change all the time. Maybe now I'll really like it. And then I try it and I'm like, nope, still don't like it. That's gross. It's like eating salt. It's horrible. Ugh. Question 90. Can you knit or crochet? Technically I can do both, but I am a much better crocheter than I am a knitter. This is crocheting here, so this is my chakra blanket that I've just recently finished. Just pull it over a little bit, that's also my dog. And my ripple blanket, which I'm very proud of. So I'm a pretty good, I'd probably say I'm like intermediate level crochet, whereas I'm very, very, very beginner knitter. Question 91. Best room for a fireplace? Whichever room you are in, basically. Probably your front room, because that's where you spend most of your time, and there's something really like, I don't know, like really like nostalgic and Christmassy even about being in front of the fire and all wrapped up in the family room with the telly going, watching a film together. Maybe it's just me, but yeah, probably in the front room. Question 92. Do you want to get married? I mean, I'd like to meet someone first, that would be nice. I don't know. I'm not one of those girls that's planned her wedding from the day dot and has all these dreams about what it will look like and stuff, but I'm also not adverse to the idea of getting married, so I don't know. Question 93. If married, how long have you been married? I'm not married, I've never been married. Question 94. Who was your high school crush? I'm gonna guess that high school is like secondary school. I can't remember. I mean, I'm not in touch with anyone that I went to secondary school with, and I can barely remember anybody's names. So if I did have a high school crush, I can't remember who it was. I don't know. Question 95. Do you cry and throw a fit until you get your own way? No, I do not. And I have absolutely no respect for anybody who does. No, I don't. I think that's incredibly immature, and that is where my stubbornness would kick in, and if somebody did that to me, I would refuse to give them their way just to prove a point. Question 96, do you have kids? No, I don't. Question 97, do you want kids? No, I don't think so. Question 98, what is your favourite colour? I don't really have a favourite colour. Like, my favourite colour changes with as much as, you know, the weather in the UK changes. I'm one of those people that, like, everything. So somebody will show me a colour, or they'll show me a jumper in a colour, and I'll be like, oh, that's my favourite colour ever. And then I'll see something else in a completely different colour, and I'm like, oh, that's my favourite colour ever. And I'm the same with films. Someone will mention a film, and I'll go, oh, that's like my favourite film ever. And then 10 minutes later, someone else will up another film, and I'm like, oh my god, that's my favourite film ever. It's like I'm constantly hedging my bets. I don't know what I'm hedging my bets for, but I never want to commit to a favourite just in case. Just in case. I don't know what it is that I think is going to happen if I just commit to a favourite, but I won't. I won't. Question 99. Do you miss anyone right now? I do. I have talked about it before on my channel. It's not the most jolly way to end, so I apologise for that, but I miss my friend who passed away earlier in the year. I miss her a lot, and I miss her every day, and yeah, Question 100, who are you going to tag to do this video next? I'm not going to tag anybody. I would love to see other people do this video if they want to. So say, I know Hermit's Cave, Simon's done it at the Hermit's Cave. I know Matthew at Conjurer's Table's done it as well. But they're the only ones I've really seen. So if anybody else does do it, let me know, because I would love to watch it. It's the strangest list of questions I've ever got through, but it didn't take me as long as I thought it would, and I'm pretty impressed with my time. So thanks for watching if you made it to the end. I hope you're all well, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and lots of love. Bye bye.